The Punisher, season one. And yeah, we're gonna get into this one. I'm excited to almost be done with these Marvel Netflix shows because like they're fun to rewatch, but a lot of them start to get problematic after Iron Fist Defenders, this one, and some of these other seasons. I still love Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Daredevil, but other than those three, these Marvel shows kind of failed. And it's a reason that they kind of stopped making them too. I think they dipped in popularity. I know some people will argue that, but I personally feel like the fan base kind of turned on these shows a little bit, and there were definitely people that dumped them. And I think Netflix saw the writing on the wall, canceled them because they knew Marvel was going to do their thing pretty soon, and they just weren't doing as well as they were when they started. The Punisher is a decent first season, but my main problem with this season is it is ridiculously slow because well, the first half is just this dude wants to get revenge, and that's the only plot. It's just that for a whole season. And it's just like, come on. And then you get to the second half, and it gets better, but it's still really, really slow and not that great. John Bernthal is a fantastic actor, really great as his character, and portrays him super, super well. There's a lot of depth given to the character, not just from how he's written, but from how he's acted by John Bernthal, and it's just really good. He's a fantastic actor in this role, and it's exactly what you want from that character, like just very visceral, very violent. And that's one thing that's kind of going to be frustrating because how are you going to do the Punisher in Marvel stuff? The character in the comics has changed his logo because a certain violent group of people have taken his logo and done things with him in real life that Marvel doesn't want to be associated with, which I get. And just trying to reboot him with this violent attitude. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I digress. I think this is a really alright season. It's just not great, and that's kind of one thing I don't like rewatch about a lot of these Marvel shows. They just start to get either just bad like Iron Fist or just okay, and it just makes you not really interested in these shows anymore. And I kind of remember why I dipped. Like I didn't stop watching them, but I watched them with lack of interest, if that makes sense. And I watched them to the end because I'm a type of guy that for the most part, no matter how bad a show is, I will watch it to the end because I started this thing. I'm gonna finish this thing. We'll see how it is. Unless it's something like I don't know. Let's say Phineas and Ferb start out like dog shit. I wouldn't watch that show to the very end because why would I? It's not a continuous story. If that makes sense. Though I love Phineas and Ferb, and anybody says that show's dog shit, I will kill you because I freaking love that show. Masterpiece, damn it, masterpiece. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Punisher.